so let's talk B Block. We got El Phantasmo. I think he's the current New Japan TV champion, or New Japan World Champion. Not of the world, the streaming service world.
The streaming, what, the social media champion or some shit?
More or less, basically, yes.
Ay.
I'd like to say that he does well, but I know that he's not. He's getting that guy Slaughter.
Yeah, he, welcome to the stage, kid. Gotta take this ass whooping. Although, I mean, the other playing dude wins, he gonna get his ass whooped too. So.
Yeah, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
Soda Uno.
This one's interesting because it's like post LIJ, and that's with him and Takagi.
No, Soda.
Where is it?
Soda wasn't LIJ.
No, I said Takagi. Him and Takagi, like to see where their character goes from here, right?
Okay.
Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is his motivation in this G1, right?
Okay.
Especially with no LI, a now defunct LIJ. Between him and Takagi, I mean, Takagi just had a title shot. He came up short.
Right.
But this is another guy that they were looking at to be the future. So, I mean, I would think now would be the time to show that he was just more than, just a LIJ heir. Although,
Well, I mean, Soda was never a part of LIJ.
I thought he was.
No, he never was.
What?
Yoda Suji was LIJ. Maybe that's who you're
Yoda Suji. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So, Soda was...
See, both of the motherfuckers came in at the same time, so that's what it...
Yeah. I mean, Soda was the guy this time last year, and the people were like, fuck that, we don't want him. He's kind of taken a back seat since then. He really hasn't done anything impressive. I think he'll have a good showing, but I don't think the crowd is behind him enough for them to say, okay, well, it didn't work last year. This year's the charm, to get him actually over. You know what I mean?
Okay. So he needs another excursion, is what you're saying.
I think he just needs some more time cooking in the oven. He ain't done baking. Or he's gonna leave a bad taste in people's mouths.
I mean, they want him to be the Tanahashi heir.
Right. But...
So bad.
Yes.
So bad. Like, so bad they want him to be that. Like, goddamn, from the hair to everything. The mannerisms, it's just like,
I mean, I don't think this was his year. I think he'll do well. He'll get up there, but he's not gonna win. I'll say it this way: he'll start off rough, but he'll end solid.
I can see it. Okay.
All right. Then we have Shingo Takagi.
He just lost the title. So, will that give him motivation to to dig deep, right? Like him coming up short, will that motivate him, or will it make him put him in this funk?
I don't know. I
And that's
I would say that he's if Ishii isn't in this tournament, he's that Ishii spot where he's not gonna win, but damn sure you're gonna earn your victory against him because he's gonna fuck you up, in order for you to win. I mean,
so the Ishii role.
yeah. So he'll get a couple wins, but he's not going to be in the finals, in my opinion.
No, I don't see it either. I don't see him in the finals. So yeah, you're on the same page here.
Yeah. Last year's winner, ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr.
50-50 ain't getting it this year. We gave it to you last year, bro.
The 50-50 is not in his favor this year.
The 50% is not popping off this year. The 50, you can bet your ass. Nope.
You could say it's 100% instead of 50-50.
100% he goes 50-50 in this block. That sounds about right. Right? Yeah, that sounds good. Even record 5-5. Go from usually the winner or the reigning champion usually makes it to where someone beats him and makes the final. So he's got to be up there.
I was gonna agree with that. He has to be in there somewhere. They can't.
Top 2, 3.
Yeah. I mean, considering that this isn't a very deep B block that we've had in many years.
This B block is. If there was an anyone could win block, if there were any time we've ever said that, this block this year is it.
You could basically like roll a dice or flip a coin, and yeah, I could Zack Sabre Jr. Win the block and then run it back between him and Yota Tsuji just to kind of give Tsuji that redemption from last year. I could see that happening. So, if he doesn't win the block, he's definitely going to be right up there because he's the darling Gaijin at the moment. He's the Kenny Omega's Gaijin spot. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. Yeah, except he doesn't speak Japanese.
He speaks a little bit Japanese.
A little bit, but he needs to be in the culture like Kenny was in the culture.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna be watching anime in order to get over.
I mean, hey, you gotta jump in there. I mean, hey, Kenny literally had to be of the people to even be the icon. So.
Very true. Great O'Khan.
Get your shit together, honey. Great O'Khan. He's usually okay. He's not like he doesn't do uberly great, but okay. He usually does okay, so I'll let him. I'll give him an okay. He's alright. He'll be alright.
You give him an alright?
Yeah, he ain't gonna. I mean, based on the people in the block, he'll be above average.
If he wins 2 matches, I'd be shocked.
Oh, he's gonna win 2 matches.
I don't know about that.
I can tell you who he gonna beat.
Okay, who is he going to be?
El Phantasmo and the winner of the Chase Owens Yoshihashi match.
Okay, so that's 2 matches. Who could he get a W?
That's what I said.
But that's what I said. He'll win 2 I'll be surprised if he wins at least 2 matches.
But he's gonna. You said if you'll be surprised, I'm not gonna be surprised because that's 2 in the books.
I gave him 2 matches.
He got 2 off rip, and he could beat Shota.
Right, I wouldn't go that far. He definitely.
Okay.
No.
All right. Don't play. I'm telling you. All right.
Now we got the new Gaijin champion of the Gaijins, Gabe Kidd.
Congratulations, you won your title. You ain't winning this G1. That's essentially what they did.
Yeah, basically.
Like, oh, you got the belt. Congratulations. You ain't winning this G1, bro. Just sit this one out. just go ahead. It's like, we're going to need you to log off the internet for the day where you get caught. Hit the library. That's pretty much what Gabe Kidd's going to be.
You know, usually I would say, you know, at least he would probably have, like, at least a strong showing because he's holding one of the championships. But that's the same championship that Juice Robinson held. So he could basically lose every other match, in all honesty.
He won't. Although he could lose to Great O'Khan. I mean...
He's definitely not losing to Great O'Khan. I mean, the matches that I could see him losing are Shota, was Zach, Shota, possibly Shingo, and possibly Taketsuka. The rest would be kind of either winnable or should be winnable matches for him.
All right. We'll see. Well, depends on, the play-ins. Those are factors, but we'll see.
Right. That brings us to the next one, representing House of Torture, Ren Narita.
I guess House of Torture just taking over this G. I think they got the most group. They got the most people in the G1.
Because there's no more groups in New Japan, unfortunately.
I mean, look, factions, chaos is going.
Yeah. But we have.
Oh my God!
Evil,
See, that's what I hate about this, because there's no. Because all the factions, it felt like a World Cup shit. Like, representing Suzuki Gun.
Right. I mean,
representing Chaos. Hiroki Goto.
Well, I mean, right now, House of Torture holds the most participants. Evil, Sonata, and Ren Narita all represent House of Torture. Bullet Club World Dogs is represented by Finley, and Gabe Kidd is like loosely associated now because he's a part of the Death Riders, apparently.
Yeah, the whole AEW thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
Plus, he won the G1, so yeah, that ain't happening. Wait, when was the last person that won the G1 and That's about Alberto Del Rio shit. Like you win the G1 and the fucking New Japan Cup
Right.
in the same year, boy.
Only did Zack Sabre Jr. do that?
To win the G1 and I mean,
I know Zack.
that.
I know Zack won the New Japan Cup twice, but I don't remember if it was the same year that he won the G1.
Oh man, that's a good question. Yeah, nobody has ever won it in the same year.
Yeah. But yeah.
It was Shuji was close.
Shuji's always close.
No, Suji won the New Japan Cup last year and then lost the finals of the G1 that same year. So
Yeah.
he had a shot.
That's right. I
mean,
I don't see Ren Narita doing well.
yeah, that shit. No, Gay Kid ain't doing that shit. Red Narita, yeah, nah, he's just chilling. Not even.
Yeah, he'll maybe fuck some people's brackets up here and there, but he's not going to.
He'll be a point buster. Yeah, he'll be a point buster, but yeah, nah.
Called Kotsuka Take Shitta.
Now he's interesting because he's the guy that does both New Japan and AEW kind of foolish time-ish. So I don't think that they would be dragging his ass on the airplane every goddamn 2 weeks to just be taking ass whoopings like this. So I expect him to be top 4, top 5 in points. He's a solid guy. And he's shown he can do it. Flying over there, whooping ass, and then flying back and whooping ass, and then flying over there and whooping ass. So he's used to the schedule.
Yeah.
Fly out on a Sunday, come back on a Wednesday, then go right back on Friday.
I don't think that he's going. I think he's going to be staying in Japan for the duration of the New Japan.
I mean, if they needed him, he would do it. That's what I'm saying. He's capable.
That I could agree on. I personally don't see him getting too high on the totem pole. I say that he goes middle of the group, maybe on the high end of the middle, but middle.
I say bottom top, like top 4, top 3. He could easily be top 3 in this class. He could be top 3.
I say maybe top 5 or 6. 5.
What?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you got him losing?
Soda, Zack.
Ooh. Zack, yes.
Shingo. And
Ty.
Gabe.
Ty.
No.
I see them tie because they're loose. I mean, they're not loosely associated, but there's a lot of loosely associations in AEW that pops off. So it kind of knows.
All right, that's that's who's that's confirmed for the G1. So it's time to see who will be in the play-ins. We have Tomohiro Ishii versus Drilla Maloney in the first match.
Ishii next.
Really? Just like that?
Yes. If Taichi is in, Ishii is in. The tag champs are in.
Okay, well, the only reason I would play devil's advocate here is there's only one person representing Bullet Club, and the other one is loosely associated with Bullet Club at this point. That's Gabe Kidd. So you need at least like 2 people and two different brackets for uh, representing the same faction. I mean, that's just like tradition goes wise. And I mean, I want to say that Bullet Club is still a heel faction, so I mean, it's not like they couldn't fuck, Ishii over. And also keep in mind, Ishii is 49 years old. So, I could imagine
What the fuck they got that? These are 49-year-old tag team champions, sir. Don't you dare. Put some
for,
respect on this name.
49 tag team champion, but, you know, not as agile as he was as a singles competitor. So I could see that he could maybe want to say, I give the hard out role to Kage, and deal me out of this one. You know what I mean? I'll take the month off. Or I'll
No,
take,
God, he ain't taking it.
or I'll take with Taichi in the tag matches, the preview matches.
Alright, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it would definitely not surprise me if Ishii was in it, but I think that
He's got to be in it. He's got to be the tough hand. That fucking.
but but that role would go to Takage this time around. So I mean, it's not like the role.
You can have the old and the new. Shit, you can have old and the new.
Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Ishii was in it. I mean, he's been in a lot of them, so yeah. But if it came down to it, I wouldn't be surprised if Maloney didn't win either.
He's been in 50, 11 of them.
All right. And the last match to determine the B block play-in for to be determined in the G1 Climax, we have Chase Owens versus Yoshihashi.
Okay, listen, Chase Owens, this is your prep talk. You got one job, one motherfucking job. On the 4th of July, mind you, nonetheless, you have to not only make Wrestling with E proud, you not only have to make America proud, you gotta make everyone that don't like Yoshihashi proud by putting a foot in his ass to make sure he is not in this tournament. Do you understand me? Understand the assignment, the gravitas that is happening right now. This is your G1 just to get in the G1. You better wrestle like the Red Dude, motherfucker, and beat the brakes off of Yoshihashi just so you can go 0-10 in the B block. But you will be undefeated in our hearts because you beat Yoshihashi. Do you understand? Just do us that one solid, man. Let's get to it.
And how would you like to end that pep talk?
Fuck Yoshihashi. He'd be uninterested in this.
And that will conclude our coverage of the New Japan G1 Climax 35. We'll probably be checking back in and updating you on G1 news, previews, reviews. We'll do on the whole shebang.
Although, I must say, there are some heavy omissions in this year's G1.
Like?
Number one, Toro Yano.
Ooh, yeah. He used to play the Joker role.
Toro Yano, which I mean, that just hurts.
Yeah.
He was always the dude that, because he was always the dude. It was last year he started off like undefeated. He could have like won the bitch. And then
Yeah,
it was
like
like
he
one
had,
year he literally was in first place, and we were like, "What the fuck?" 2019, he was in first place. He was like, "What the fuck is going
and John
on?"
Moxley was in that
Like,
block.
yes, yes. I'm just saying, like, that was one that is a big omission. The other one is, I think, probably the guy that should be popular, uh, Hiromu Takahashi. Uh, I think he should be in this.
I agree with that.
Seriously, that was one guy that I don't know how in the fuck you missed him in this, especially when you have Naito gone, and the closest person to get to Naito would be, or to be to Naito would be Takahashi, and you could have had him in the B block with the Takahashi Suji final, literally an LIJ final.
That
But
that would have been something. Unfortunately,
so
LIJ is defunct at this point, but
I
um,
mean, it's defunct, but it's like for basically a Naito invitational final.
right.
But those two are two big omissions I see in this in this what the hell I call it in this what the hell
G1.
in this bracket, in this G1. Those two alone, and then thirdly, I mean Kushida.
Kishida's a junior,
Man, that never stopped them from bringing juniors in.
but they don't like Kushida.
Kenta,
Oh yeah, Kenta. I don't think Kenta wants
see,
to be there anymore. I mean, they've done Kenta so
Kenta's already
dirty.
like, fuck it. Kenta's always like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, he's
Yeah,
not,
more or less.
what? I ain't beat. But I'm just saying, they usually put juniors in there. So, like, El Desperado could have been in there.
He definitely could.
Dookie's not in there.
Didn't need to be there.
Show, Row. Uh, these are people that I'm thinking that are like, you don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it for sure.
Those are ones that are like mad missing that even Dick to go. I mean, uh, but I mean, I get it. Hanare, he was in it last year. Uh,
Isn't he injured?
Probably, but I'm just going off, and of course, Moxie ain't gonna be in that bitch because they ain't trusted any new AEW cats that ain't Gaijins. Uh,
Right.
yeah, so I mean, you had people in there that I mean that they got people that are missing. You know what I mean? That should have. What about Taiji Ishimori? Is he still a lightweight?
Yeah. You're talking about
Okay.
the muscular chihuahua.
Yes.
Yeah, he's lightweight. Junior.
So there you go. So I mean, but yeah, the biggest ones to me: Yo, Show, Hiromu, Toro.
Dusty.
Those, yeah. So
Kenta.
Kenta, like shit. Those were people that easily, unless Kenta's not there anymore.
Which
But who
is
knows?
could be a very good possibility. Oh.
But yeah,
That
those
being
were the biggest omissions.
that being said, who wins the B block?
I mean, the B block seems to be like the whatever block. So to me, there's nothing in this block that tells me Zack Sabre Jr. won't repeat.
True.
Um, I could see, honestly, if we agree Sushi's winning Block A, so Block B, he's either going against Zack Sabre Jr., Gabe Kidd, or Gabe Kidd. I can't. Or Shingo. Those are the three that pop out that would make more sense and have more weight to the story, but
my main pick to win B block would be ZSJ. My second pick would be Sota Uno, and my very long shot call would be Gabe Kidd for the third. And that's like a real big, iffy one for sure.
See, I would go Zack Sabre, Shingo, backup, Dark Horse, take Shida.
Alright, and we're both in unison that Tsuji is winning the whole damn thing, right?
I mean, at this point, I think he's, it's his to lose at this point. Given this roster, fuck, bro. Have you seen that roster? Woo.
Yep.
He stands out like a sore thumb to win this bitch.
You're not wrong.
To be quite honest.
Right.
So, I mean, they get the work show, Tsuji. They expected you to be the man.
That will legitimately end our coverage of the G1 Cllimax 35. I mean it this time. We will see. We'll definitely be covering more of it as the weeks progress. Preview, review. See how horribly wrong we was when it came to our predictions. Which is.
I don't think we're wrong. So shit, we ain't gonna be that off.
I mean, we've been really off in other years. I mean, case in point, Juice Robinson.
We didn't. None of us put Juice winning that bitch. What you talking about?
We didn't have him winning, but we had him have at least having a strong showing because he had a title, and that was definitely not the actual case.
But he beat the motherfucker. I mean, the next year he beat the motherfucker that we told him that he was gonna beat.
We only had him winning one match, and he delivered.
And that was the one. Shit,
yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. But that will conclude our coverage of the New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Cllimax 35.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.